Hey guys, it's me again. In a recent episode, I showed you how to add brake lights to your turn signals on your Kawasaki Vulcan. And the way that I accomplished this was I got some front turn signal mounts, these buckets, from a Harley Davidson, picked them up at a swap meet, and mounted them onto the Kawasaki brackets. And you can reference, how to do the mounting and everything in that previous video, which I will link in the description. Okay, and the purpose of that was, like I said, to get added brake lights to the rear, just for more visibility to make it obviously safer. Well, and in the process, I also changed all the bulbs on the rear from incandescent light to LED lights. Well, when you do that, this is what you get. Your your stock flasher system thinks that the bulbs are burned out because there's a lowered resistance there from the LED bulbs. So you wind up with a fast flash in order to tell you that it's, that the bulb is burned out when actually it is not. And as you can see here, I also added some LED strips underneath this strut brace to also help alert other drivers that the turn signal is on. Well, to fix the fast flash situation on this particular model of Kawasaki Vulcan, you can't just change the flasher. That would be the easy fix, but it's not available to you on this particular one because the flasher is integrated with a turn signal relay all into one. So that's not really an option. You can't change the flasher on this and solve the problem. So the other option that you have, according to everybody on the internet, is to add resistors to your LED bulbs, your LED circuits, and to trick your flasher into thinking that you've got incandescent bulbs in there. So that's what this episode is about. I'm going to show you how to add these little resistors that you order online to your system to stop the fast flash. Okay guys, this is how I have wired these resistors in line to the turn signal circuits so as to eliminate the fast flash after I put LED bulbs in my turn signals on the Kawasaki Vulcan. And we're going to see if this works. Wish us luck. Okay, and there you have it. The installation of the resistors on the underside of the fender stopped the fast flash on the LED bulbs. So it looks like it worked. I also added some lights to the license plate to illuminate it because I moved the plate from its original position up here down to there. Works well. And here's what you get with the brake lights. And I still have the LEDs under the strut covers.
success.
So, hey guys, when I started editing the video about how to add the LED bulbs to your turn signals on your Kawasaki Vulcans, it occurred to me that I left out one very important part, and that is how exactly to wire in these little resistors that you buy online in bulk. I got these on eBay. But exactly how to wire these into your, to your turn signal circuit. And you simply wire one side to the positive, the other side to the negative, so that it acts just like an incandescent bulb. So what I did was solder on a short piece of wire, sort of like a little pigtail, one on each side, and then I used the shrink tubing with a heat gun to shrink it down so that it made a nice watertight connection on those. And then I soldered the other end of the pigtail right in directly into the inline wiring. And again, one side to the positive on each of your turn signal circuits, the other side to the negative. I might have turned that around there. But it doesn't matter, and these have no positive or negative polarity. That's not the issue at all. All you're doing is you're tricking your flasher into thinking that you've got one of these bulbs in here with these little curlicue things, and the amount of resistance that's generated in that fine little wire to create the light. So what you're doing is you're creating a sufficient amount of resistance in these little resistors to trick your turn signal into thinking that you've got one of these in there. Hope that helps. And as always, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks.